Hello there, and welcome back to End of the World Month. And it is a revolting review. Again, an apocalyptic horror, sci-fi horror. Yeah, you've guessed it already. Of course, it is Cloverfield. Written by Drew Goddard, directed by Matt Reeves, starring Lizzie Kaplan, if I'm pronouncing it right, Jessica Lucas, T.J. Miller, Michael Stanhigh David, uh, Mike Yogel, and Obet Justman. Something, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Okay, so this is a 2008 sci-fi horror. Basically, this film, of course, is as well found footage, and I can remember going to pictures to see this 10 years ago. God, I cannot believe it has been 10 years since this film was made and I've seen it. Basically, this is a found footage film where a group of friends are having a farewell party for another friend who's going to work her way in Japan, and basically, what happens is, shit hits the fan when New York is abruptly attacked by an unknown giant monster known as Clover. So basically, they then have to survive the monster Clover on a massive murderous rampage through New York City, whilst also decapitating the Statue of Liberty in the process. So let's get on to the likes and the dislikes about this one. So first of all, I like the found footage aspect. I've always been a fan of these found footage films. I don't know why, I just have. Secondly, I like the effects and the story. I also like the cast in this. They do great jobs in their performances and that. I also like the look of the monster Clover. I mean, yeah, it's CGI, but yet it just looks good. I think it did anyway for its time. Um, I also enjoyed the Easter eggs we had in this film. There are a lot of Easter eggs we get in this film, such as quick flash images. Now I don't know when they appear or where they are, but I know there is one Easter egg when the helicopter that they're on crashes. There is a scene where there is a quick flash for a split second where you see an image of King Kong. Yes, you do. Look that up. It's all on the internet and that. I also like, like at the very end, before the end. I'm sure I'm not giving any spoilers away now. Where we cut to like our two main characters, our final characters, together, like somewhat before the events of the film, where they're at this fun fair. And if you look very carefully in the background, landing in the ocean, you'll see something landing there, and that it's very faint, but it does. Also, there's an 11-minute credit, but if you skip all that, there is a post-credit scene. Well, not really a post-credit scene, but it is audio, and it does say on the audio, it's alive, or it's survived, or it's still alive. I don't know, it's been a while since I've watched it, but all the films are on Netflix, from Cloverfield Lane to the Cloverfield Paradox, and that, so yeah. Um, and also this film, people say it gave them a lot of dizziness, a lot of nausea because it was so shaky and that. But I just like that film. I like the realism of the found footage aspect of this. I also liked, how well. It wasn't really slow paced. I would say half an hour into the film. Well, it didn't feel like it was slow paced, but I enjoyed when we got to see the monster, and it is kind of like at first, less is definitely more, but I liked when we got to see the monster, because for me, I always like to see the monster. I mean, when it's like that whole, the less you see the more thing, I like that, you know, but I also like it to reveal the monster as well. Okay, I think, you know, the whole less you see is more is a good build up to that reveal, but when it comes to that, I want to see the real deal towards the end. You know what I mean, like that. And I feel like they did do that right. They did do it right for me. Yeah, and I also like the whole army scenes and that. Some parts of this film, I did find quite unsettling 10 years ago as my 17-year-old self, but I'm immune to all that now. I know that it's a film and that, and stuff. My negatives on this film, I can't really think of any because I enjoyed it that much. Any negatives? No, I can't think of any. So, yeah, let's just get on to my final thoughts on Rings. I thought the cinematography was done good for it being found footage. I liked our characters in this and stuff. I also liked, the whole giant monster rampage thing through New York and all that. Yeah, this was a good film in my personal opinion, okay? None of you have to agree with that. In fact, let me know down in the comments below. So anyway, yeah, with all that being said, I'm going to give Cloverfield, you know what, I'll give this probably, I'll give it 3 machetes out of 5. So that has been my review on Cloverfield as part of End of the World month on my channel. If you've seen this, let me know down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All my social media links, my Facebook group, the Random Horror Madhouse, my Twitter, Instagram, are all linked down below in the description. So yes, that's pretty much it for this video. So, until next time, don't have nightmares.